pain.
Sweet,
Okay.
sweet pain.
All right. Well, let's see what's happening on myjoyonline.com. And yeah, Joy News' Kwesi Deborah launches music career and releases a country song. We played that yesterday.
Yes.
Did you catch it?
Is it Son of David?
Son of David.
Very interesting song.
Yeah.
Different.
Different from what?
Different from the skiddy whoosh and the my level. I mean, it's country music. It's great. Yeah, he's got a beautiful.
Whoosh. Which genre of music is skiddy bit whoosh?
With a house for the morning, work to the morning. Hey, as we pray for the. It's Friday, guys. You have to forgive me. I am very excited. I am very excited. So excuse my
well,
you know.
Nothing wrong with being excited.
Yeah.
Just don't forget to banana. All right. So let's see what else is on myjoyonline.com this morning. And here's another story. Yep. Burundi's Nkurunziza declares 6 days of national prayers to solve country's problems. I think you should start to panic when the only strategy your state has to solve your problems is 6 days of prayer.
Yeah.
That's the only strategy. Then you should start panicking.
Because that means they're relying on God and they're just saying that, you know,
that means they have no plan.
They have no plan.
But how else is God going to, you know, fulfill your wishes? He's going to do it through you, your own efforts. And that's how it works everywhere in the world. But they want to just pray for 6 days, and then it should all turn out fine, eh?
Oh, yeah, Kojo, they'll tell you that you're disrespecting them. Please.
Disrespecting who?
The gods.
Nkurunziza
no, the
God?
Gods and the religion and the things.
Oh, why am I disrespecting them?
They'll say that.
By saying that God will fulfill what I want through my own efforts.
That we should start
How
panicking.
Does that disrespect
that we should
God?
start panicking.
Yes, you should. If that's the only strategy they have, you should panic.
Let's check out more headlines on my Joy Online. All right, the Ghana Premier League match day 2 preview protocol in Accra, Hearts of Oak, travel to Takwa.
Yeah, that's all kicking off today.
And the Ghana Prison Service asked for a 280% increase in feeding fee for inmates.
You know, the amount that is actually allocated to prisons is shocking, shockingly small. It's something we should be concerned about. You know, 1 cedi 80 pesos per head, per day. That's how much they spend on feeding people. How much what can you buy for 1 cedi 80 pesos? You
can't even buy kelewele really. Kelewele to satisfy you.
Have you ever been satisfied by kelewele before?
Well, not really, but like, I mean, what can you buy? Plantain chips.
That one said.
That's it.
It won't really do much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you know, the problem is that prisons are a place that anybody can find themselves.
That's true.
There are people in prison right now who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. They were arrested. There are people who have done things that many people take for granted, like, you know, traffic offenses, evading tax, you know, things like that. They're in prison. You know, so prison is not some place that we should just close our minds to. It's a place that could become our homes.
Yeah.
Imagine if you are forced to live on 1 cedi and what 80 pesos every day. That's a scary thought, and we really need to think about it. And besides, you see, if people go in there and they live such a tough life, they come out and they are not reformed, they'll just commit the same offenses again, and you might be the victim. I might be the victim. You know. So let's try and let's see what we can do. And it's been 1 cedi 80 pesos for at least 3 years. So no increase in 3 years.
That's terrible.
All right. Let's see. Pictures of Winneba masquerades taking fancy dressing to another level. Yeah, Winneba also traditionally does masquerade. And it looks like they certainly didn't spare any expense this time around. I see somebody decked out like some sort of knight of the realm. Yeah.
And then a very sad story. Alex Mould loses daughter to malaria.
Very sad. Apparently she traveled down to Mauritius.
Yeah.
And then she got malaria and it couldn't be treated on time. And yeah, we lost her. This is a reminder of exactly how deadly malaria is.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure Alex Mould's daughter has spent a good amount of time in Africa, has lived in Ghana for quite a while. So, you know, well, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the case, but being the daughter of a Ghanaian, she spent some time here. But it's not enough to build so much immunity that you can survive malaria without treatment. You know, those little chloroquine tablets and whatever people are taking these days, whatever people are taking for malaria these days. It's life-saving medicine.
Yeah.
You know? And if you're in a country that doesn't have any, or can't find you any, or can't treat your condition, you will die, like many people do across Africa every year.
And I think it's very unfortunate.
So
very,
sad.
very sad.
So sad. So sad. Commiserations to Alex Mould and the family on their loss.
All right, let's see our last story. CEO of Tamale Teaching Hospital asked to step aside, has been directed to temporarily step aside to pave way for investigations into allegations of procurement breaches.
Do you notice how sometimes people are asked to step aside so that an investigation can be done? Sometimes they're not. And there is no rule to it. There's no formula to it. It just depends on how the appointing body feels. That in itself is a bed for corruption. You know, there should be a simple rule. If you are suspected, you step aside while it's investigated. If it turns out that you're innocent, you come back.
Yeah.
That should be how it's done. It should be as simple as that. But here in Ghana, sometimes some people will not be asked to step aside. And when you ask, the president will say, oh, innocent until proven guilty. In other cases, they'll be asked to step aside.
Yeah.
So I don't understand. Is it that sometimes people are guilty before they are proven guilty? It's random. It's arbitrary. It's kind of like two prophets predicting two different parties will win and saying that both predictions are from the same God.
Same God.
Charlie?
So we need to have a formula.
Yes.
Basically, we need to have a formula.
God is a God of order.
Yeah.
You know, so he does things in an orderly fashion. Was that another like
No, I was just saying order. Yeah. All right, let's see our top story. Nigeria denies reports of brewing a diplomatic row with Ghana over envoy's eviction.
The thing is getting spicy.
Yeah.
You know, this Ghana-Nigeria thing. It started with Jollof.
It started with Jollof.
now it's...
Now things are getting heated.
We are getting rid of envoys. Hey, same way. Anyway, we'll be keeping an eye on that matter and bring it to you as it unfolds.
Yes. All right. So that's it for our news online review. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more today. There's some exciting performances from the Bem Bem Band. But you know how to... Again? The Bem Bem Band.
Yeah.
Yes, the Bem Bem Band. That's
one more time.
Bem Bem Band.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're coming with an exciting performance. It's the first Friday of 2020. You know how to continue the conversation. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram or JoyNews on TV. You can join the conversation if you want to say hi to them. You know, if you want a special request, just send us a message on our various platforms.
It's going to be good. Stay with us.